hasn't set the world alight in what we've seen on the track so far.
No, and weak in the market today as well, which I suppose you'd be looking to for a bit of a clue for Connections runners. One that'll probably be going down the handicap route, you would imagine, in time. So they're coming out onto the track for the second division of this 2.5 miler, and Jerry Hannam once again with the call.
White flag is raised. That off. Snake Oil, one of the leaders.
This market is now in
Longhouse
play.
Fours, followed by Western Walk. Deputy Thomas is on the outside of Arlo, tracked by Glen Glass as they make tracks to the first of 10 flights in the second division, again over 2.5 miles. Snake Oil taken on by Deputy Thomas, and between them is Longhouse Fours, followed by Arlo and Glen Glass. A mistake by Western Walk at that. On the inside, tracking the leaders is So Scottish, and they're followed into the straight by Lily's Girl. On the inside is Ottoman Style. These are tracked by So Original. Longhouse Fours and Snake Oil dispute the lead, followed by Deputy Thomas, shuffle back 2 positions to third, and then Glen Glass, the red cap. Arlo next with Western Walk, and they're followed at flight number 2 by So Original. As Snake Oil jumped on there. Heading towards the third flight is followed by Longhouse Fours, Deputy Thomas, Glen Glass and Arlo and Western Walk, and So Original and Ottoman Style. And then Lily's Girl and Fleminora. Atlantean, a small mistake, 2/3 of the way down the field. As Snake Oil leads under Sean Flanagan with a circuit to go. Followed by Deputy Thomas, Shane O'Callaghan. In third place is Longhouse Fours, Dad O'Keefe, and Glen Glass is fourth, Jack Kennedy. And then Arlo and Western Walk and So Scottish. So Original next with Ottoman Style and Lily's Girl and Atlantean. Followed round the bend by Leading Oak. And then Fleminora and The Baby Man. Out the back both Whispering Chance and Annie Stafford. Going uphill to the first of 2, it's Snake Oil the leader from Deputy Thomas. Longhouse Force shares third place with Glen Glass, and then Western Walk and Arlo. So Original and So Scottish as they continue uphill between the 2 flights just outside the halfway stage. Snake Oil, the favourite at the head of the race, followed by Deputy Thomas, Glen Glass, and then Longhouse Force, Western Walk, Arlo, So Original, So Scottish, Ottoman Style, Lily's Girl, Leading Oak and Fleminora. Atlantean is driven along, and then Whispering Chance and Annie Stafford. As they reach the halfway stage, the Baby Man is towards the back end of the field. Nicely strung out, heading down the back straight with 5 flights left to jump. And the congrats to Nina, our local star, maiden hurdle, Division 2. In front is Snake Oil, with Glen Glass moving off in pursuit. Western Walk next on the outside of Deputy Thomas, then Longhouse Force, So Original, Arlo, So Scottish, Ottoman Style, Lily's Girl, Leading Oak, and then Fleminora. Snake Oil chanced his arm of that flight, but came away with a widening advantage as Glen Glass gets a crack in second, then Western Walk, Arlo, So Original, Longhouse Force, Deputy Thomas is beating a retreat, and then So Scottish, and Ottoman Style and Lily's Girl, Leading Oak, and Fleminora and Whispering Chance and The Baby Man, Atlantean and Annie Stafford. 4 to jump, less than 7 furlongs to go. Out in front is Snake Oil. Over the next flight from Glen Glass, who wrapped the top of it, and then Western Walk and Arlo. Longhouse Force, So Scottish, So Original, Ottoman Style. Coming past their point of departure with 3 flights left to jump. Snake Oil, not so far in front of Glen Glass, who's tipped away at the deficit. In third is Western Walk, then Arlo. Squeezed along Longhouse Force, then So Original and So Scottish, and Ottoman Style and Lily's Girl next ahead of Fleminora. Coming to the third last flight, located half a mile from the finish, Snake Oil landed a little flat-footed. Glen Glass now within a couple of lengths. Going on from Western Walk as they swing into the straight with 2 flights left to jump. Snake Oil and Sean Flanagan tracked in by Glen Glass and Jack Kennedy. All the while, getting a little bit closer at the top of the straight, 6 lengths to Western Walk, 8 in front of Arlo and then So Scottish, in line for the final 2 flights. And it's Snake Oil from Glenglass trying to throw down a challenge. There's not much between them on landing. In between the final 2 flights, and Glenglass on the outside is coming level with Snake Oil. Back in third is Western Walk as they head for the final flight. Snake Oil still with the advantage, however, from Glenglass. Snake Oil the leader from Glenglass, well cleared of Western Walk inside the final 200 yards, and it's Snake Oil kept up to work by Sean Flanagan is containing Glenglass as they go towards the line. The odds-on favourite goes in the second division. Snake Oil saw off Glenglass. Western Walk